I'm amazed that there's not much attention paid to such kind of crucial factors which you have to consider before you're hand pollinating the melon. And that is exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. Throughout the years growing the melons, I also searched on YouTube how to hand pollinate it, besides that the Dutch guy explained it to me. But I'm more amazed that nobody's really talking about what to look out for before even you reach the step of hand pollination. So throughout the years, I figured it out. There are three important factors or steps which you have to consider so that your melon plants or watermelon plants or whatever you're going to hand pollinate is giving you a nice, beautiful fruit. In another video of mine, I explained about the importance of pruning. And for a Japanese melon, pruning is quite important. So what we have to prune, what I showed in another video, is that we reach the node 9 and everything else below it, all the side shoots we have to remove. Also the flowers. And that is a really crucial step because the simple thing is that if the melon plant is focusing its energy to build up all these unnecessary side shoots, it's using its energy. So I don't really have a quality side shoot or the side branch which is going to build up on the 9th level. That is where I'm aiming for the pollination and everything above it. So really important, remove all the side shoots as early as possible. So what I'm doing here is actually I'm counting from the seedlings leaf and the first two leaves. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 9th level would be around this level. And as I'm too lazy to count all the melon plants, 200 to 250, I just pulled a string, a horizontal string along the road to see everything below it. I'm just going to remove it. Saves me tons of time and increase my efficiency in the pruning procedure. Step number 2 is actually the pest and disease management. If you want your melon plant to focus all its energy on building these quality side branches or side nodes from the 9th to the 10th, 11th, 12th, then the plant should be dealing with building it up instead of dealing with pests and diseases. For example, what I have right here is downy mildew or a powdery mildew, and I'm going to spray milk before it's getting worse, and this will already help to relieve the stress which the plant is actually having and not losing any time and energy on fighting off these kind of diseases. So I'm applying quite a lot of biopesticides, but there is one particular time gap of 1 week. That is the week where I'm going to pollinate them. That's where I'm not spraying anything. Because when you spray stuff on your flowers, on your male flowers and female flowers, they're going to be wet. And the condition where you need to hand pollinate is that you need dry pollen, you need dry female flowers to receive this pollen, and that's not going to work if you're spraying in this particular week any kind of pesticide. So do your integrated pest management before you reach the week of hand pollinating, because afterwards, 1 week, you should do nothing. Step number 3, that is actually the fertilizing. So as you can already imagine, the melon plant is requiring quite a lot of nutrients in the stage where it's going to build the flowers which is going to build afterwards a fruit, the crop. And in this stage, they require quite a higher amount of fertilizer. So with my system, it's quite simple. I'm just increasing the total nutrient level. The base formula remains the same. I have a standard solution where I'm irrigating my melon plant, but I'm increasing the fertilizer level so that they have enough nutrients. That's really important. And then another thing is also what I'm doing is I spray calcium solutions, and we call it here calcium boron. And that's also something which I'm spraying 1 week before I'm hand pollinating. The calcium is helping for the fruit building, and the boron is helping for the tissue building. So this is really important, or that's what I figured out. The fruit catches better if you treat them with such kind of calcium boron and give them the right amount of fertilizer that they have enough nutrients and building up the fruits. Because if you don't do that, the fruit catching will be really difficult and the fruit quality will not be a nice one. So keep it in mind. Fertilizing 1 week, 1.5 weeks before you entering the hand pollination.
The fact that these three factors or these three essential steps are actually providing the quality crop which I'm aiming for are so crucial and important. It requires, of course, that you plan it and you do it and you check it again and then maybe adjust it again. I mean, over the period of time where I've been growing it through different kind of seasons, I realized that different seasons are fastening up some procedures or slowing it down like this, and I had to adjust my timing with the planning when I'm planning to do the pruning and also for the fertilizing. But it requires a constant observation of your crops, and especially the seasons where different kind of pests are active or not. And this is all really important if you aim for a premium Japanese melon, what I'm aiming here for. And let me know in the comment if you ever face such kind of problems where your fruits didn't set or you don't really get any kind of a good crop, not sweet at all, or such kind of problems that you're dealing in your country with your crop, especially melons. And probably it's one of these reasons why it's not working out. So far for me, it has been always been one of these three reasons why my quality suffered or why my melon didn't have any kind of fruits or misshaped fruits. That's also another thing which occurs regularly when you're not doing all these crucial works. I'm waiting here also that there's a little bit more sun so that I can start pollinating them hopefully next week. And check out my other videos regarding melons and other crops which I'm growing here, and share also in the comment your personal experience which you had so far with growing any kind of crops in your country. It's always interesting to read about it and get another kind of impression how farming can be in another country.